y'all, what's up and welcome back. So today I'm going to be sharing my unpopular opinions. Now before we get into it, I would like to do a little disclaimer. It's not that serious. Like, these are just things I think. If you think the opposite, I really don't care. None of this is like, I'm not like ride or die for any of this. I just think, like, I have a camera. I want to share my opinions and y'all are going to deal with it. We good? Okay, we're good. Let's get into it. So my first unpopular opinion is country music isn't bad, but only when it's like female country music, you know what I mean? Or like Jolene, like by Dolly Parton, heat. When Beyonce does country, amazing. Taylor Swift's country albums, great. But then a man steps into it and all of a sudden we're getting racist. Like, what's that about? We're not doing that anymore. So just cut all the male country artists and let the women do it because they do it better. And yeah, like I can't get down with a lot of these male country artists, but some of these female ones, like the new ones coming up, especially when it's like a little folksy, a little country, a little folksy, or like country pop, that's the kind of stuff I like. But I'm just not down with these male country artists, except for, I don't know who wrote Country Girl Shake It For Me. They did something there. Whoever that was, he did his thing. My next opinion is that skinny jeans are cute, and I'm not sorry about it. Like, high-waisted skinny jeans with the flare at the bottom, that's cute. And I don't know if those technically count as skinny jeans, but I count them as skinny jeans and I think they're adorable. Like, not everything has to be baggy jeans just because sometimes I don't like the way those make me look. Sometimes I want to show off my butt. Like, come on, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I should be allowed to wear my skinny jeans and like no one's ridiculing me for wearing skinny jeans, but I don't know. I feel like we need to stop the skinny jeans slander because it's getting out of hand and I don't appreciate it. Also, the thing with baggy jeans is just like, sometimes they drag on the ground if they're just too big, like, and then they get all dirty at the bottom, and I don't like that. So sometimes, and like, I do like baggy jeans. I'm just saying, we need to get some versatility up in here and not have it be baggy jeans or no jeans. Like, come on now. My next unpopular opinion is about 25mm lashes. Now, y'all are gonna burn me at the stake for this one, I'm not even gonna lie. But they look cute on some people. Some people. Like me personally, I'm not a 25mm lash girl. I'm barely a lash girl because I just can't pull off the big lashes. They don't look good on me. I've tried it and it was a horrible phase in my life because I looked ugly with the 25mm lashes on. But some of y'all look amazing with those you're about to fly away lashes. You know what I mean? Like, some of y'all look so good with a 25mm lash on. And this kind of leads into my next point, which is about lip filler. I hate to break it to y'all, but sometimes the overdone lip filler is so good. Like, it's campy. Like, it's a look that you have to be dedicated to. Like when Chloe Cherry does it, I love the way her lips look, but I don't think it would look good on me. You know what I mean? But like when y'all do like the huge lips and then you like go in for it, like you're really dedicated to that campy extra look, it makes sense. But it doesn't make sense if you're trying to be like if you're Kylie Jenner, sorry. If you're trying to be like, these are my natural lips. Like, no, white people don't have those lips, mama, and that's okay. Just say you got lip filler and keep it pushing. Like, transparency about plastic surgery is very important, in my opinion, so that way girls and boys and people in general don't get this overinflated idea of what they think they should look like. Now, I know this next point is going to be rich coming from someone who's currently making an unpopular opinions video, but not everyone needs y'all's constructive criticism. Like, I think about this in the terms of like body stuff. Like, if it's a big girl dancing around on TikTok, everyone's trying to give her like advice on how to lose weight, and I'm like, no, she's just dancing around. Like, y'all wouldn't be telling some skinny girl like how to gain weight in their TikTok comment section. No. And it goes for the same thing with like when someone is obviously confident in what they look like and they're happy and like dancing around just because you don't like how they did their hair or their outfit. Like, you just don't need to say, hey, even if you think you're saying it in a nice way. I just don't think it's necessary, unless it's something where it's like, oh, you're making this art project and you're like, and there's ways that you could grow on that and like be better at that. That's fine. But I think when it's about people's appearance and how they dress and how they're doing their, well, sometimes it's okay with makeup. It just depends. It's all about your intention. Like, if you're just like, oh my God, that looks so bad, here's how she can fix it, like, that's different. But if you're like, oh, that doesn't look very good and I feel bad, like, she should fix that in this way, that's different. I don't think I'm expressing myself very well here, but like, it especially gets me when it's people's bodies. Like, just because some girl filmed a what I eat in my day, or however you say it, that doesn't give you the right to just like hop on there and be like, oh my God, you're like, you should really switch that out for this, it'll like make you feel better. It's like, no, she didn't ask. Well, unless somebody asked, that's like different with the body stuff. But yeah, that's just my opinion on that. Okay, next, mascara shouldn't be expensive in any scenario. Like, I would argue over $15 is too much for a mascara. Like, my mascara was like $7 because I bought it at the drugstore. Like, mascara, I just don't think there's enough variety in the quality of these mascaras for it to be worth paying too much extra for. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like unless you just have like all the money in the world and you want to buy a bougie mascara, or like you're collecting something, I just don't think there's a reason to be spending too much money on your everyday mascara. Because like I guess you could apply this to any makeup, but it just feels extra icky with foundation when with mascara, when brands try to charge so much for like literally the exact same thing that you could get at like the Dollar Tree. Like, okay, I'm not paying $30 for your mascara when I have one that I like that's $7. I'm just not. Now, kind of in that same vein, I feel like expensive perfume isn't necessarily worth it unless you're a collector or you just want to treat yourself. Like, if you feel like you need an expensive perfume to smell good, you don't. You just absolutely do not. Like, as long as you're showering and putting on deodorant, and the perfume isn't gonna make that much of a difference. Like, I just feel like there are so many cheap perfumes that smell good and no one can tell what brand it is. Like, it's not like a t-shirt where it's like, oh, I know that brand, that's cool, and it looks different. Like, yes, perfumes smell different, but it's not to the point of like a different shirt, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I just feel like expensive perfumes, unless that's your, like, it's your prerogative if you want to buy expensive perfume, like, treat yourself, do whatever you want, I'm not one to judge. But for me personally, I just feel like expensive perfume is a waste of money, because I have my perfume that I got at CVS that works and it smells good and people compliment it all the time. Like, I just don't get it. Okay, this one is gonna make me sound kind of annoying. Theater kids aren't that bad. Like, in middle school they were, I'll admit that. In middle school they were annoying. But now that I'm in high school, it's like, okay, theater kids aren't that bad. And this might just be because I volunteer at a theater with this woman who runs it. I like help her set up shows and stuff for like, not kids, but like teenagers, I guess. And like, the other volunteers and the people who I'm like helping put on the show, they're not annoying. Like, of course, you know, you're gonna have an annoying person in every bunch, but that's the same as any other like sport or activity. Like, you're gonna have annoying people in any scenario. And so maybe it's because I don't have to deal with them in large doses, but I don't think theater kids are all that annoying, to be honest. Like, and this is coming from a former theater kid, but I'll admit I was annoying when I was a theater kid, but most theater kids aren't that bad. Okay, my last unpopular opinion is really just a personal thing. I hate sitting at the nail salon getting my nails done. And this might just be because I have small fingers, so the acrylics break off quickly after I get them done, so I guess it just doesn't feel worth it. But like, what am I supposed to talk to my nail tech about? You know what I mean? Like, because I don't have a consistent nail tech. I just go to the salon and I get my nails done by whoever's available. But like, I don't know you, you don't know me. Like, I'm not gonna be rude. Like, if they start asking me questions and talking to me, I'll be like, oh yeah, and I'll be polite. And I tip them and I say thank you and I'm very polite. But what am I supposed to talk to you about for the hour and a half it's taking for me to get my nails done? I don't know. It's different when I get my hair done because like I know the lady who cuts my hair and she knows me, and so she'll ask me questions about like actual things going on in my life. But I feel like at the nail salon, it's just like, I don't know what to talk to you about. And it's just awkward to me because I'm socially anxious. But yeah, that's my last unpopular opinion. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't throw tomatoes at me for some of these. I know they weren't like that serious, but I don't know. I get nervous. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.